Everyone, I just want to talk about how God uses everyone, and we're all different, and God uses us all differently. In many cases, some are led by God to go and do street preaching, some are led by God to teach through the media, and some are led by God to do one-on-one teaching. At times, many people are led even to open church or start a church. Or even just in their workplace, you can actually, depending on how, the circumstance and everything else, God can lead you to even help somebody or pray for somebody or even teach someone. I just want to encourage you that if God is leading you that way, just carry on doing what you're doing, because sometimes, one doesn't have to have a certain building or place to teach from. You can be used by God wherever you are. You could be in shopping, and then all of a sudden you've got something to say to someone or a friend, or anyone you don't even know. You're probably supposed to give a leaflet or even say some encouraging words, or even just uplift their soul and the spirit, and they feel good, and encourage them, because that's what it's all about. And life is all about living and enjoying life and making the most of what God has given us in our heart and our spirit, and also making the most of our gifts and talents and things that God has given us without having to just hide them, because the light is there to shine, be there to shine out there, and not hiding what God has given us. We need to continue doing what God is told us to do. Whatever God is in your heart, whatever desires, what you desire in your heart to do most is most likely what God has told you to lead you or guide you to do. So we just need to be certain and encouraged that this is what God is doing for us. I have a couple of verses that I want to show you that talks about love, and that Jesus was talking about the Holy Spirit, and how we should love God and love the Holy Spirit, and also walk in love. But basically, this one's particularly about the Holy Spirit, and he's saying that he's promised to his apostles that God is going to send the Holy Spirit to them. When that was after he was crucified and resurrected, he promised his apostles that the Holy Spirit is coming, and that they should wait for the Holy Spirit to come, and then they can do, and then from there they can do the works. It says here in verse 14, it says, "I will grant, I myself will do for you whatever you ask in my name, as presenting as all that I am. If you really love me, and you will obey my commandments, and I will ask the Father, and he will give you another comforter, the counselor, the helper, the intercessor, the advocate, the strengthener, and the standby, that he may remain with you forever." Basically, the Holy Spirit is the comforter, he's the counselor, he's the helper, he's our intercessor and advocate, now strengthener, and he's also a standby, and he remains with us forever. He never goes away, he never comes out, he's always in our hearts, he's always in us. And verse 17 goes to say, the Spirit of truth, whom the world cannot receive. He is the Spirit of truth. The Holy Spirit is the Holy Ghost. Yeah, and that's all in chapter 14, John chapter 14. That starts from, I read from verse 14, that was. And I'm just going to move on to say here where it says on verse 26, it says, "But the Comforter," that's the Holy Spirit, the Comforter, the Counselor, the Helper, the Intercessor, the Advocate, the Strengthener, and standby, the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name, in my place, to represent me and act on my behalf. Jesus saying the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in his name and on his behalf, and he will teach you all things. He will cause you to recall and remind you, or bring to you in remembrance everything that I have told you. So everything that God has taught the apostles at the time, and of course now he's teaching us, the Holy Spirit will bring that to remembrance, so we will not forget. So we're always going to remember it. But verse 27 says, "Peace I have with you, my own peace I now give and bequeath to you, not as the world gives. I give you, not the world gives, do I give to you." Sorry, I made a mistake there. It says, "Peace I leave with you, my own peace I now give and bequeath to you, not as the world gives, do I give to you. But do not let your hearts be troubled, neither let them be afraid. Stop allowing yourselves to be agitated, disturbed, and do not permit yourselves to be fearful. Like I said earlier on, do not be fearful or intimidated or cowardly, unsettled. So we just need to be settled and always be happy and just encouraging one another and just, stay strong really. And that's what God is saying about the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit, what is the Holy Spirit? That's what the Holy Spirit is: a comforter, the counselor, the standby, the strengthener, and He's our advocate. So He fights for us as well, and He strengthens us when we're weak and weary and tired. He keeps us going. He gives us all the the power to move on and to get up there in the morning when you're feeling really you can't get up, or you can't do work, or you can't go to work. The Holy Spirit encourages us to move on and to do the best we can. He's the one who has all the gifts as well, the gifts of the Spirit, the gifts that I'm going to talk about another time. So we just need to be always remind ourselves, as I'm reminding you today. I know some of you already know about it, but some don't. So it's good to go into that verse, that chapter, and the verses I mentioned, so you can read about it and just get to understand it and gain understanding and wisdom of what the Holy Spirit's function is and who the Holy Spirit is. And it's important for us to know. So you take good care, and God bless you now. I'll speak to you soon. Until next time, do not forget to like my channel, subscribe. Until then, bye for now.